Friday. The original Friday Frenzy, presented by Pepsi, starts now.
Well, I hope you like hoops because you're getting a lot of action on the hardwood in tonight's Friday Frenzy.
That's right. We have highlights from a season-high 16 games tonight, including some action from our city tournament out in Springfield.
Yeah, and then later we'll introduce you to this week's WAND Athlete of the Week, and Mark Tupper is going to swing by to chat about that Illinois clunker against Maryland yesterday.
Stinky.
Yeah,
But for starters,
to say the least.
let's head to Springfield where it's not stinky as we continue searching for the best team in the capital city. Day 3 of the city tournament. Up first, SHG in Southeast. The Cyclones and Spartans both eyeing their first win of the tournament. Nearing the end of the third quarter, Terrion Wallace drives to the lane. Can't get the layup to go, but look who's there to clean up the dirty dishes. Chuck Lanier puts SHG up 20 heading into the fourth. Spartans not going down easy. Cameron Adams going to knock one from deep. But the Cyclones start getting a little pesky on defense. Miles Montgomery says, "Give me that." And he takes this one all the way to the rim as SHG wins it 56-30. Springfield and Lanphier looking to improve to 2-0 at the city tournament. Noah Wade going to get this game started with a strong take to the rim, and he gets 3 points the hard way. Lions roar back, though a little cross-court pass out of traffic finds Torian Rice. And Rice is looking nice with that tray. Lanphier leads, but here comes Wade again. Look at that step through. And then the finger roll finish. But Lanphier actually gets the win in this one, 54-48.
On the girls' side of the tournament, Springfield High and Southeast facing off against one another. Early on, it's Abigail Mallett says, "Thank you very much," taking it the distance. And that puts a pin in an 8-0 run from the start from Southeast. And things got pretty heated from there. Mallett goes up for the layup and looks for the foul, but no whistle there. And Senator head coach Brad Scheffler can't believe it. He gets a quick tee. Southeast is going to have to try to stop the bleeding here. And that's hard to do in front of a crowd like this tonight. But Pickett finds an opening and buries the tray. But the Senators close the first half on a 23-4 run. Springfield High gets the W tonight, 51-39.
Switching gears up to the Lincoln Prairie Conference, Argenta Oriana hosting Tri-County. First quarter, Titans feed it to Clay Kibler under the net. He goes up strong for the 2-point play. And later on, a miss by the Bombers, but Montrez Brummett is there. He's going to fight for the ball and kiss it off the glass. And we're tied up at 10 and less than 30 seconds left in the quarter. Cal Lee from downtown, he's going to tickle the twine as Tri-County goes on to win 61-48. And CGB taking on Blue Ridge at home. Brendan Puckett drives middle. He gets the pull-up floater to drop. Broncos up 34-26 in the third. And the Knights using the perimeter. Isaac Price is going to look to pass. He says, "I'll keep it." It's good from the corner. Broncos starting to pull away, though, in this one. Will Fusion from atop the key. He gets his own three. CGB wins at home 66-56.
Unity Christian coming off back-to-back wins as they welcome Villa Grove to town. The Lions go around the horde, feeding it around to Gage Rafety, who hits the corner three. Unity keeping some pace with the Blue Devils. Going to work underneath the basket as well. Quick pass and lay, and it's Monty Wilson under the rim for two. But then they had a little trouble containing this kid. Make way for Jackson Giles, setting him up, knocking him down. Three after three after three. Check this kid out. He had the hot hand, but Unity Christian comes out on top, winning big, 88-47.
Switching gears to the CSA to Eisenhower and Rochester. The Panthers have dropped 3 games out of 4, trying to get back on track against the Rockets. But it was actually Rochester that started this one fast. Panthers are late to pick up Eli Cox, and he can just kiss this one off the glass. Rockets came out swinging in this one, off the miss. Jack Melton doesn't even have to move, right in his wheelhouse on the three, and he's going to tickle some twine. Panthers might be down, but they're not out. JT Moore gets it at the elbow, and he's going to get Eisenhower going. Moore then with a little behind-the-back pass to Tyshawn Clemens.
Ooh, I like it.
He hits one from the parking lot. But the Panthers fall in this one, 45-41. To Railer Nation we go. Lincoln trying to stop a 3-game skid against the U-High. Railers played a little bit of hot potato behind the arc. Brody Tungate going to get a burst of energy to the bucket as the Railers are going to keep on sharing the rock. A little bit of a give and go. Gabe Smith to Drew Hayes, and the big man does his job at the cup. Lincoln staying patient on the offensive end. A laser pass to Carson Komnick, who's going to show off the mid-range game. Railers back in the win column. They squeaked by U-High 37-32.
Not a seat open in the house tonight. Riverton traveling just 7 miles to Williamsville. Watch this sequence right here. Blake Schufler buries the straightaway three, and then just seconds later hits the deck for the loose ball, gets it right back to Carson Doran, and off the floor and on the board. Top play right there, student section. is loving it. Riverton in lockstep with the Bullets, though. Colton Johnson puts the defender through the spin cycle and gets the and one bucket. The host pushing the tempo now. It's Doran making a man miss on the outside, goes high off the glass and drops it in as Williamsville edges out Riverton tonight, 42-40. Also in the Sangamo, Maroa Forsyth taking the trip west to take on Pleasant Plains. And that Cardinal pressure was evident from the jump. Loose ball, and Grady Grisham rips it free and break out the lawn chair because nobody's catching them. Plains in control from the start. Can never count out the Trojans, though. Give it up for Mitch Williams. The senior says, I've got this, and he hits the fadeaway jumper with some help from the glass. Maroa playing some catch-up late, but they were not a match for the Cardinals. Cooper Schallenberg puts on the brakes and spins away to answer right back with a pair of his own. Pleasant Plains wins big at home, 55-34.
In the CIC, Warrensburg-Latham back home hosting Meridian. A Macon County battle and a bird battle. Hawks and Cards. Brendan Bonds, a sneaky no-look bounce to Braden Hickey, who rises up. The Cardinals are in control, but the pesky Hawks are not going away. Colton Dent, hand in his face. No problem. He's going to sink the downtown J. But it's time for your weekly dose of Caden Gardner.
Let's see
Gardner gets it on the corner, a little hesitation move. He says, meet me at the rack. Cardinals dominate in this one, 76-36.
And rounding out conference play, Clinton hitting the road to take on Tuscola. Warriors are going to find Cam Sweetnam in the corner, and how sweet it is. He sinks the three. Tuscola out to a 6-2 lead, but Clinton would fight back. Dalton Bell is going to go baseline, and he's going to throw it up. Looks like a backwards toss, and he's going to get it to go for 2 points. Maroons were down 2, and the Warriors making it look easy tonight. Sweetnam to Logan Krutz, and he's going to kiss it off the glass as Tuscola goes on to win by 13, 63-50. And Glenwood looking to make it 3 straight wins as they welcomed Muhammad Seymour. The Titans would get the scoring going in this one. Cameron Appenzeller, the screen to Jonathan Helm. He sinks the jumper to go. Glenwood keeping their foot on the pedal. Helm finds an open Gavin Simmons in the wing to extend their lead, and Muhammad Seymour trying to stay in this one. Jackson Bohm gets the steal and the fast break layup, but Glenwood would hang on to this one. Appenzeller finds a cutting Helm for the tough finish as the Titans win this one 49-34.
MacArthur sits atop the CS8, but they get a non-con matchup with Dunlap, and the Generals are running the floor. Always be on the lookout for the big fella, Rome Dees, who hits this bunny in transition. Then King Dees intercepts the pass, hits Sean Lee in the corner as Lee splashes home the triple. And look out below. Here comes Kymir Carson with the scoop and the score. MacArthur has won 8 of 9. They take down Dunlap 63-59.
Mount Zion also up north, facing Normal Community. Jacob Harvey doing some dancing around before shuffling it to Stanley Driscoll, who knocks down the 3-point bucket. Neck and neck battle through the first half. Here comes an inbound now. It's Lincoln Kuster who gets it right back. Sprinkles a little salt on the corner triple. But Normal got their motors started with a 3 of their own at the other bucket. Going to the lane and a kick out to the big man, Carter Harris, setting his feet and connecting. Mount Zion falls on the road tonight, 65-51.
And our last stop of the night to Topless and Mount Vernon in the Salem Tournament semis. Shoes missed, but Alex Kramer is going to be there for the putback and the foul for the 3-point play, and he was pumped up after that one. And after a fight for the ball, T-Town's going to kick it out to Landon Taylor from beyond the arc, and he's going to get it to fall. And at the other end, though, Cale Maurer, he's going to get the 2-handed slam as Mount Vernon goes on to win 53-43.
Feels like a scrappy night. We had dunks, we had a technical, a lot of drives baseline.
Hey, everybody's gritting it for a win at this stage of the season.
Yeah, a lot of emotions. It seemed like a lot of the scores seemed lopsided, but it seemed like watching the highlights, they were a lot of close games, though, too.
We had some good games at the city tournament.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a lot more tomorrow, too.
Yes, definitely.
Yep. Well, just around the corner, it's another edition of our WA&D Athlete of the Week. A baker, a president, an artist, and a basketball player. That's this week's pick. All of the above. Learn how they go about cramming it all into their schedule after this.
What a tease.